Hello and welcome to Game Reviews. And today we're reviewing Discounty. And it starts upon creating your character that you get tasked by your aunt to run a supermarket. And it's actually quite the display. But first you're introduced to said Discounty, the supermarket you will be running. You start in low ranks, basically a small cramped space, and you got all this space of nothing in it, just for you to learn the ropes. And that's where Grace comes in. And upon receiving your PDA, you're gonna be taught the ropes of how to run a supermarket by Grace's hands. Now the actual game begins. Start setting up your store. And upon doing so, you'll be thrown right into it, right off the fray, upon returning back to Grace. That's actually after putting all the displays and the supplies out for customers to buy. But that's not all. You do much other tasks to make sure the popularity of your supermarket is intact, and thus is putting up posters, for instance. And upon completing that, you go right into the real start. The grand opening of Discounty. And after that, you're basically left to your own devices. Upon actually getting deals and doing things for your aunt and completing tasks, Grace has to bid you farewell. And it's so sad. But being left upon your own, now you get to adventure the town and do all kinds of side activities and events that can expand the story. And thus more characters are revealed. But upon all that, it's a really stressful game, as you can see, but really addicting. And just once you really get into it and you have everything set up, it's just like it takes hours and hours of your time. And in good intervals, you say, wow, who would have thought that I would enjoy running a fucking supermarket? But I digress. I highly recommend this game due to the tedious nature that actually keeps you busy and is actually enjoyable. Upon the structure of setting up your displays and running a supermarket and actually having to do math, yes, math, to fucking sell your goods and shit, I recommend this game. So I recommend to those who like Stardew Valley, as this is kind of like the same concept, but you play JoJo Market, and you are the one invading this small town. So I'd say get a cozy factor of 8 out of 10.